19 Scariest Internet Urban Legends of All Time. Number 1. The Expressionless. In 1972, a woman scarily resembling a mannequin showed up at a hospital in a blood-stained gown. The doctors cleaned her up and took care of her, but she decided she didn't want their help, and starts attacking everyone. Number 2. The Smiling Man. A college student's nightly walk is interrupted by a man with an insane grin, who does a mesmerizing dance and silently follows the student around the dark neighborhood. The complete insanity of his face haunts the student forever. Number 3. Candle Cove. A group of people reminisce about a terrifying and strange TV show called Candle Cove from their 1970s childhood, but learn something really fucked up in the end. The show didn't actually exist. Number 4. Abandoned by Disney. The narrator explores the grounds of the rumored abandoned Disney's Mowgli's Palace in North Carolina. At first, they find nothing more than rotting structures, until they find a horrifying creature in a Mickey costume that asks, "Hey, wanna see my head come off?" Number 5. Ben Drowned. A guy named Alex buys a copy of Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask from a strange, old man. When he loads the game, it has one file on it, Ben. Alex discovers the game won't let him play his own story, he has to relieve Ben's. Haunted by glitches and bizarre dialogue, Alex is plagued by the mysterious Ben, first in the game, and then, in real life. Number 6. Lavender Town Syndrome. The Lavender Town Syndrome is rumored to have been the reason for many child suicides in Japan. Kids who played Pokémon Red and Green in February 1996 were afflicted after hearing high-frequency music during the Lavender Town level of the game. Number 7. Penpal. A man looks into seemingly unrelated and horrific occurrences that happened during his childhood, to try to finally understand them. You'll follow the main character as he finds out that these terrifying events are actually part of a single story that has shaped his whole life and the lives of everyone around him. Y'all loved this spooky tale so much, it became a book. Number 8. ANNIE96 is typing. Annie is home alone talking to her friend David online, when someone who looks exactly like David appears outside her window, sees her, and breaks in. Presented as an instant message conversation, this story is creepy AF. Number 9. 1999. A man recalls the local access TV shows he watched as a kid, including one called Mr. Bear's Cellar. He learns the hard way that the show was actually a ploy by a man to get children to show up at his home, where he did painful, unmentionable things to those who showed up. Number 10. Kisaragi Station. This one's presented through forum messages. A girl named Hashimi takes her regular train home, but it doesn't go its usual route. She gets off at a different stop and terrifying shit starts happening. Number 11. The Harbinger Experiment. A medical professional is hired to help with an experiment made to test the effects of extended isolation on the human mind. But the experimenter has a darker idea. He wants to trap a spirit by allowing it to enter a living being. Number 12. The Song and Dance Man. A gangly man invites a crowd of people to join him for a free evening of fiddle music and dancing inside his old carnival tent, but everyone's in for a painful surprise when they physically cannot stop dancing. Number 13. No End House. A man tries to make it to the last room of a legendary haunted house attraction to win $500. Each room gets progressively more terrifying, until the main character comes in contact with possibly the devil himself. Number 14. The Rake. A human-like creature was spotted in the woods in both New York and Idaho between 2003 to 2011, evoking discomfort and fright in anyone who came in contact with it. The mere sight of it ruined some people so much that they committed suicide. Number 15. Pokémon Lost Silver. A college guy plays a used copy of Pokémon Silver that is already 100% completed. As he plays, more and more of his characters keep dying. But here's the thing, Pokémon characters never die. Number 16. The Slender Man. Slender Man is described as a tall man wearing a suit, whose alleged purpose is to kill children. He sometimes appears with several tentacles protruding from his body, and is able to hypnotize his victims so that they are physically unable to resist walking away from him. Number 17. Laughing Jack. A mother is unfazed when her son tells her about his new imaginary friend, laughing Jack but is overwhelmed with regret when Jack is the reason she kills her son. Number 18, Teeth. A group of close-knit friends is torn apart when one goes missing and a creepy photo appears on someone's laptop. The worst part? All of the horrifying events happening are the fault of someone in the group. Number 19, Squidward's Suicide. An ex-Nickelodeon intern recalls a lost SpongeBob SquarePants episode in which the character Squidward Tentacles starts crying blood while sitting on the edge of his bed. When the interns bring animators into the room for their opinion, the animators find shots of dead children hidden in the film,